The colossal success of Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code and the Indiana Jones sagas only means one thing. Everybody loves a great mystery and sleuthing for centuries-old secrets. So can I tell you a little secret? The Knights of Templar, made famous by Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code, had their own church right here in Florence in the Middle Ages. And guess where it's located? In LdM's main campus building.
My name is Giovanni Pacinotti. I am a teacher of our school, Lorenzo de' Medici. I've been teaching for their school for more than 30 years, and I was involved with the restoration of the church of St. Jacob's. Here we are under the loggia. Templar Knights Church, nowadays part of our school. We can see this Gothic style church. The foundation was 1206, Templar Knights, later Knights of Malta, and nowadays our school, Lorenzo de' Medici. During the restoration, our student was highly involved with the restoration, so the practical work, not only the theory, of the great jewels inside this church. Templar Knights were here, but since the religious order was abolished, and so persecution, and so other religious orders followed the Templar Knights, and not by chance, inside here, unfortunately, we don't have memories of the Templar Knights religious orders, but other Gerosolimitani and later Knights of Malta. Just close to the entrance of our church, you can see the two tombs. I'm speaking about abbots of Gerosolimitani religious orders. Just above the main door of the church, you have a wooden crucifix, early 1400s, great jewel, I would say, inside this church. Near the entrance on the left, great fresco Giotto's school, master of the Pala dei Legnaioli for the fresco of the Madonna del Giglio, was placed in front of the fresco late 1300s in order to hide the previous Gothic style fresco. During the 1600s, everything before Renaissance had not a great reputation, and so painting altarpiece was placed there just to hide the fresco in the background, except Mary's face. On the right wall of the church, altarpiece of Saint Margherita from Cortona, with the mystic marriage of Saint Catherine. This is a great jewel. I'm speaking about the tomb of Luigi Tornabuoni, Knight of Malta. The family of Lucrezia Tornabuoni, the mother of Lorenzo de' Medici, linked to the great historical events, including our school, Lorenzo de' Medici. As you can notice, looking at the ornamentation, the great technique either by Berrughete or Cecilia da Fiesole. In the little chapel on the left of our church, you can see the beheading of St. John the Baptist, painted by Palladini, one of the best pupils of Caravaggio. Don't forget that Caravaggio was inside this church, and he joined the Knights of Malta in order to have protection by them. As you can notice, the harsh luminism, and so the contrast between light and darkness. From the darkness, figures emerging from the background, typical of Caravaggio. As you can notice, in the case of Salome, Salome's clothing, jewels, so detailed, great technique for Palladini. From Renaissance, we could say he jumped into Baroque style, following Caravaggio. In the apse of the church, you can see fresco, the Archangel killing the dragon, Spinello Aretino. The attribution is still in progress. Behind the altar, a wooden crucifix, mid-400, 1450, school of Donatello. The little niche on the left great surprise during the restoration. Our students involved during the works of that restoration found that little fresco that had been hidden for more than 500 years by a stone. So you can imagine the wonderful surprise, they had. In the sacrestia, you have a crucifix painted by the school of Lorenzo Monaco, school of San Marco, or the master of the 1416. Just the last attribution was given to the young Paolo Uccello. The architecture of the sacristy is by Noferi, assistant of Michelozzo, another great piece in terms of that transition from Gothic style into Renaissance. Next to our church, there was the hospital of those religious orders who took care of the pilgrims coming to Florence. Nowadays, that hospital next to our church is part of the building of our school, Lorenzo de' Medici.